Hey guys, and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to show you the first step to detailing your car. Now, it's not going to be washing, it's not going to be cleaning, it's not going to be polishing, and it's not going to be waxing. As you can probably tell by the title, it's inspecting your paint. Before you even put a single cloth to it, before you do anything to your car, you want to inspect the paint, the wheels, the windows, and everything else on the car to see how you're going to clean it. Depending on how dirty it is, you're going to be using different steps and different products to bring your car back to life and make it shine. So I brought the car outside just to show you and give you a good idea as to what my car looks like. Now, this is not the ideal lighting that you'd want to inspect your paint, but this way you can see a lot of the dirt. Look at my brakes. Look how yummy those are. My wheels are dirty, those need to be cleaned. Check out my paint. See all that dirt and everything? It rained, so I've got like water spots everywhere. Now, looking at the paint this way, you can't really tell if there's any scratches in it. Now, from the looks of it, you can see some pretty nice reflections out of it, but the thing is, there's actually a heck of a lot of scratches in the paint. The car doesn't appear to be that scratched, but when you change the lighting and you take a better look at the paint, you can actually see that there's a lot of scratches. Now, right now, the sun isn't out. It's kind of like a gloomy day out. So the sun isn't beating right on it. When you bring the car out in the sun and the sun is beaming right at it, you get to see so many more scratches and so many more imperfections in the paint that you wouldn't be able to see without it. This is my rear window. That's the paint. Like, she definitely needs to be washed. I got a little something going on right there. I think that's a burp poop. But what you really want to inspect for when you're looking at the car before you wash it is if there's any really dirty, really bad spots in the car. So if you have any bird poo, if you have any areas that you really need to pay attention and put more time towards, this is what you're doing. So take your time, walk around the car, look up, down, look at the bumper, find any scratches, find anything. Any imperfections, any dirt, any bird poo, any grease, any tar from, say, a construction site. Your exhaust, does it have to be polished? Like, see that? Yeah, that needs to be cleaned and polished for sure. But just go around, take a look at your entire car, and see if there's any spots that need a little bit more loving. And it's hard to pick some of these things up on the camera because of the polarized filter I have. But in person, you can do a much better job. So the wheels definitely need to be cleaned, the car's definitely got to be washed. Now, you can't really tell if it needs to be clayed yet because there's still a lot of dirt on the car. After you completely wash your car and get rid of all the dirt and everything, you want to inspect the paint again to see if you have to clay it. Now, if you have to clay the paint, you can check out my video down below. I'll put a link in the description for it. You guys can check out how to clay your car. I've did a DIY video on how to do it, so if you guys don't know how, go down there and follow it and click it. But again, if you have to clay your car, you would have to first wash it, inspect it, and I will show you right now how would you inspect it. So I just washed off this little quarter panel right here with a spray wax and a microfiber towel. Now, it's clean, as you can see. I'm trying to show you guys. It's clean. There's no dirt or anything on it. However, I'm not sure yet if it has to be clayed. Now, to inspect the paint to see if it needs to be, I've got like a regular lunch bag, like a Ziploc bag right here. I'm gonna put my hand in it, like that. I'm gonna rub my fingers and everything on the paint. Now, this is not gonna scratch it, but if you can feel anything, which I can, it means that the paint needs to be clayed. So after your car is completely cleaned, go over the entire thing and inspect it. You'll be able to feel like little bumps everywhere that's got like little imperfections still stuck on the paint. If you don't have access to a plastic bag, use the back of your hand and you'll be able to hear it. Can you hear that? I'm finding you another spot. Hear that roughness? Those are little pieces of like dirt or whatever that are stuck on the paint that need to be taken off with a clay bar. So to inspect the paint, try and bring your car into a low light environment. I'm in my garage, I closed the doors and the lights are off. Well, like these ones. But yeah, it's pretty dark out and I've got a single light, a little inspection light from Coast, right there. I'll put a link in the description for it. It's a very nice inspection light because it's got a very controlled beam. Now, the way you inspect the paint for scratches is you get the light, your little light right here, and try and reflect it so that you're looking at the beam. If you see any swirls or lines, just like in the top and bottom of the light, those are scratches that need to be fixed. I'll see if I can point them out, but right here. All those are scratches, and this all needs to be buffed. If you were looking at just a regular body panel like this, a dirty one, you won't be able to see those scratches because the dirt is basically filling in those spots. Look at these watermarks and the spots that are on the paint right now. All this needs to be washed and inspected. Now, can you see this right here? This little funky area? Those are holograms. I got a guy to fix some dents on my car, and he used like a little drill with a polishing pad. And this is what happens when you don't use a dual action polisher. See those little holograms and weird lines? Whenever the sun hits it, it makes it look very funny. But the thing is, you wouldn't be able to inspect it and look at it if you weren't actually trying to find it. The sun will give you a very good idea as to how dirty your car is. Now, if it's a very sunny day, you want to try and get it so the sun is acting just like this little beam right here. You want a direct reflection from the light into your eyes. Light like this, you can't really see it. You need the reflection to be straight back at you. That way you'll be able to see those little scratches and imperfections in the paint. If you want to inspect your paint for scratches, putting the light like this is not going to help you at all. You have to make sure that the light is pointing up and down so you can see all these scratches and imperfections. See how it's up and down and the light is pointing right at you? You want to basically get it just like this. When it's on an angle, the scratches go away. Can you see that? Scratches basically gone. All that you see now when the light's like this is the dirt that's on the paint. See that? Boom. After you inspect the car for scratches, you want to take a look at the front for bugs. My car's kind of been hit with a lot of bugs, as you can see. I've got a whole bunch of them, and these things have to be removed safely. Now, just a regular power washer is not going to take all of these off, so you might have to come in afterwards by hand and clean these up. Some of these bugs can be very bad, and if we take a look at this one, I'm going to change the camera to focus. Take a look at this little guy. How fun do you think that would be if you just got it and scraped it and rubbed it along the entire car? Guaranteed you're going to be getting some swirl marks and scratches because of this. So take your time, go in there, and clean all this stuff up. But if you didn't inspect this and you didn't notice all these bug guts, you wouldn't spend extra time into cleaning it. Once you do a once over on the entire car, you'll be able to find spots like this. Spots that have lots of scratches in it because someone hit your car. Now, someone obviously got too frisky with my car and rubbed the entire thing. Now, hopefully I'll be able to get this out by polishing it out. Oh shit, they got the headlight too. Hopefully I'll be able to take care of this, but by inspecting it, you'll be able to take note of this issue, clean it up, and then attempt to polish it later. Something that a lot of people actually miss when they clean their car is all the door jambs. So along the frame of the car, along the door, and then also in here. A lot of grease, gunk, and dirt likes to get stuck all up in this area, and this all needs to be cleaned. Now, you can use a degreaser to get up in there because a lot of the time you've got grease and everything baked on and stuck in this area only because these doors, like the hinges down here, they have to be re-lubricated. So if you use like a nice degreaser, you can come in here and clean this entire thing up, no problem. Now, I like these lights so much that I'm going to be giving 3 of them away to 3 of you random viewers. Now, if you guys want one, this is what you're going to have to do. You're not only going to have to subscribe to this channel, my Milan Mastrossi one, and my Sick Dips, but you're also going to have to like the video and share it. Once you do that, write in the comments below your name and say, hey, I want to win this free light, and you guys are going to be entered into win one of these things. 3 of you random viewers are going to be getting one of these things shipped in the mail right to your door. If you guys like this little giveaway idea, let me know in the description box, and maybe every once in a while I'll be throwing away some free stuff your way. If you guys have any questions regarding the video, please post them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.